You saw this one, right? Let's see. I'll just remind everybody. You know, I didn't like it because it shows you sort of the mindset, right, of these beer companies. Apparently, they've all gone woke, and the woman who runs marketing over there, she somehow thought that, you know, we're going to celebrate Women's History Month, and this is the way to do it. Let me see if I can pull it up just to jog people's memory. I mean, my problem with this was just that it's. Guys,
the female.
This is who you, yeah. Like, so, I mean,
here's a little known fact.
Hang on one
Women
second.
were among the very first to brew beer ever. From Mesopotamia to the Middle Ages to colonial America, women were the ones doing the brewing. Centuries later, how did the industry pay homage to the founding mothers of beer? They put us in bikinis. Wow. Look at this. Wild. It's time beer made it up.
So that goes on and on, Benny, right? Like, she's like, look at this. So here's what I'm just going to say. Like, look, I consider myself a feminist in the pure sense of the word, and that women can do whatever they want to do. And you know what? If they want to dress up in a bikini and get paid a lot of money as like some superstars, didn't they have that 2003, like Pamela Anderson and like some other really, you know, the hotties, and they do a beer commercial, fine. And it sells beer, fine. Like, I really don't have a problem with it. I just don't. But in this new woke world, I mean, I judged the Miss America pageant, by the way, last December. And I was laughing because I remember I was in it like years and years ago, and we had big sponsors like Chevy, Maybelline. I used Maybelline products up till a few weeks ago, forever, because they gave me like a zillion of them, right, when I was like 20 years old. Well, they would not go near something like the Miss America pageant today because they have all these woke notions. And, you know, I think women lose out because they give lots of scholarship money. I paid for Columbia University. Thank you very much. Thanks to Miss America. But so I just don't have a problem with it. And they're showing their true colors, right? Like, that's how I looked at that one. Their stock's down too.
So that ad is repulsive on two levels. One, it is a blatant lie to say that there would be, without women, there would be no beer. Look, what a demonstrable, silly lie. And then two, that comedian, pseudo comedian, quote unquote so-called comedian Lana Glazer, who's never actually told a joke that made anyone laugh in their lives, is on her Instagram page, literally naked, trying to rep for the Democrat Party. Now, I kid you not, we've gone through, and you can see this on her Instagram page. She's prancing around topless with items. I don't encourage you to see this, by the way. It's, you know, enough to turn you into Dylan Mulvaney as a man. Like she's prancing around topless, like with like essentially animations over her unmentionables. Saying to go vote for the Democrat Party. She also says other things about voting for the Democrat Party that I can't even repeat on your show because I don't want you to be taken offline. So repulsive, so grotesque, so embarrassing. And why does she do it? Well, she does it in order to sexualize herself to sell a product. That's what she's doing. She's selling a product. Just the product happens to be communism, but it's still a product.
Right.
So, like, what a fraud. What a virtue signaling fraud. How dare you, lady? Like, how dare you? So she's going to sit there and shame some other women who, and I'll end with this. I'm sorry, I'm like on a rant here, but like this stuff really bothers me.
I'm enjoying it.
Because at the very least, like, be intellectually consistent, okay?
Sure.
Be like, yo, like, you shouldn't sexualize women's bodies to sell product. Fine. If that's what you believe, then fine. But like, don't let me go over to your pages and see you. There's literally thousands of photos of that girl in a bikini selling either her HBO show, selling just her own persona, like string bikinis, like and then sometimes she's wearing literally nothing. She's literally topless, prancing around trying to sell the Democrat Party. Those videos exist. So these people are fraudulent. They are virtue signalers, and they are trying to shame someone else from a different era who made marketing decisions that made sense in that era and maybe make sense today. I don't know.
Well, I still think, you know, cute girls sell beer, or at least if that's your, you know, demo, if you want a bunch of 25-year-old guys drinking your beer, don't they have like the Silver Bullet girls or like Bud Light? I mean, you know, it's kind of, it's just, so what? Like, do we not have bigger things to focus on?